Hello there guys, it's ProudPidgezard here and welcome to a brand new episode of our Let's Play Total War Warhammer 2. And we are going now, I might have spelt it wrong, knowing me I probably have. Eltharion, no, I spelt it right. We're going to go Eltharion again. Now you've got him, you've got Prince Imric, and you also have Grom the Paunch. So I'm going to go with Eltharion again.
No rest, no weakness.
The waystones that guard all elven souls grow faint. Ulthuan is weak, still reeling from a ferocious greenskin assault. It barely survived. The grim warden of Tor-Ivres has not rested since driving back the green invasion. Prince Eltharion must be prepared. There will come a day when the Goblin King returns. It is only a matter of time. For in the desolate Southlands, a war of unimaginable power brews. War boss Grom, most feared and most colossal of all goblins, has long craved a second chance to annihilate the Asa. That time is now. Ulthuan will drown beneath a green tide. There must come the war to end all wars. But Grom's horde will meet a wall of unstoppable Asur might. Eltharion will defend his homeland until his dying breath. This is his vow. The Grim Prince and the Goblin King. Two souls sworn to vengeance upon each other.
Hello there, Natasha Monroe Music, thank you very much for the comment as always. So the foul fator of the Greenskins has penetrated the enchanted mists of Ivres once more. For Eltharion the Grim, it was always an inevitability. The people of Tor-Ivres had experienced the horror of an invading war before, with the latest wave of orc and goblin landed upon their shores, turning their sadness over past tragedies into fear for future struggles. The warder steels himself for the coming war, saying that a familiar foe is gathering strength somewhere in the distance.
Somehow, the greenskins have returned to Ivres. The rotten stench of their dung piles hanging thick in the mists. Could they be a harbinger for the return of the bulbous Grom himself? If so, our darkest nightmares may be realized once more. I should have destroyed him all those years ago, along with his foul shaman. The other princes of Ulthuan are scattered and distracted, embroiled in the eternal conflict with the Druki. It is likely we will stand alone in our struggle, at least for now. The Greenskins are not the only threat to Ulthuan, however. Pirates have also penetrated the mists and sailed the shifting isles with impunity. We are faced with a dire threat. The Greenskins seek to ravage Ivres and all Ulthuan, putting the Vortex at risk. As the Warden of Tor-Ivres, I shall face them with ruthlessness and brutality. The fate of the world is in my hands.
There we go. So how they play. Ivres' ruined inner sanctum allows you to train highly skilled Mistwalker units and detain dangerous enemy characters captured in battle by use of the Warden's Cage ability or by chance in auto-resolve battles. Upgrading a Thelram's facilities require Warden supplies, obtained by carrying out prisoner actions or inducting characters into your ranks. The mist of Ivres lies dormant. but can be reactivated to cause attrition to invaders and boost your forces in various ways. To reactivate them, increase Yvri's defence level by accumulating Ladriel's blessings in Athel Tamhara or expanding Toy Yvris. And it is influence, intrigue and espionage, which we all know about. So research your technology and make sure Sawyer. What's the Sawyer? Alright, oh definitely, you want that. I mean, it's construction minus 15% for all buildings in the province. And I noticed now that's for the Mistwalkers, but you can get spearmen and archers from your settlement, and now you can get rangers and archers with light armor.
Prince Eltharion.
Not for all that's safe in the world.
Servant of the tower.
Right, so I'm going to bring you
No
to
glory.
here.
Only service.
Knowledge awaits. Poeth protects them.
He's got 10, I've got 9.
I will avenge.
I like to make sure I've got good odds. Let's get Ranger, 2 archers, and research. Archery prowess. So after this we'll be fighting Griebit's Black Bog. So as we get war supplies. Now the war supplies, I can either upgrade that to have 2, which I don't really need that just now. So let's see. To upgrade this one, I'll unlock the Builded Shade to recruit them in the local region. Unit capacity plus 4. Capacity plus 4 for all of them, that's pretty decent. Melee attack and everything for all Mistwalker units, that's good. I'm not bothered about level 2 just now, just level 1. Shrine of Loic, influence per turn plus 1, that's handy. The Waystone activates Mist of Yvris. Friendly characters within the Mists of Yvris also gain ambush success chance, improved action chance, and the interrogation chamber enables ability to interrogate. So I'm thinking influence. I need what's Yvris defense level 1. Right, so I need to make sure I'm at 25, so it's a while till I can get that. So let's go for the influence per turn.
Athel Tamara must stand proud. Rook, no failure.
And he marched. Oh, so the new units, we've got the Silvering Guard. In fact, we'll see them in battle.
They cannot live. Tor Ivris demands our
We'll see them in the battle. See, they've made up a lot of units, but I think they go pretty well. So we're up against some spiders, and we're up against, is that river trolls? Now I might be wrong, but that looks like river trolls to me. Right, so we'll gamble more than 6. Let's start deployment. So first of all, the ward is gauged. If wounded while ability is active, they're imprisoned after battle. Less defense, less armor, and can't move for 25 seconds. Nice. So the new units, we've got the Rangers, dual sworded infantry. They're pretty cool. Nice, decent stats. What's that? Woodsman, pass through trees. Physical resistance in the Forest Strider, so they get melee attack and defense with fighting forests. Look at these. They're War Lions. They actually look so beautiful. Here's Eltharion the Grim. Here's Cavill. Now he is actually named after Henry Cavill, the actor who plays The Witcher. Now these are the Athael Tamara Faithbearers, so they're Mistwalker
We will obey.
swords. So they've got Frenzy and Armoured and Shielded. They're pretty good. Spears. Now here's the Silvering Guard.
Spearmen.
Now they look pretty cool. Now they're just better versions of spears. Oh, I was going to say, what else do we have? And then you've got the Arcane Phoenix, which has got a kind of Ember Storm. Right, so let's...
For duty. Archers. Lawmaster of Poet.
we'll put you there to go with the spiders. Now there is only 24 of them, but when you look at the stats, that's pretty decent. Weapon strength is good, and the charge bonus, of course. I mean, it is lions charging in.
Eltharion.
So, ooh, Soul Quench and Apotheosis.
Servant of the tower.
And Shem's Burning Gate. Oh, you've got a potion. Potion of Toughness. It actually tells you how much hit points it restores. That's good.
Eltharion.
Let's hit the goblins. In fact, let's see the other units. You've got the River Trolls, nice. Spider Hatchers. Look at the size of their bahookies.
Always ready. Azorian sends me. The Grim Warden rises. Avenge the fallen. I follow my vow.
Whoa, they literally just got wrecked. Now I know that I'm not saying they're the best Spider Hatchins, but wow. So their war lines are absolutely tremendous.
Warden of Sappery.
There we go. Now if that's, I want to capture him, but if that's only active for 25 seconds, you want to wait till you've kind of ensured his death. And I'm going to go out my way to capture him because, well, mainly because it's the first battle. Yeah, the volume's, maybe I'll put the volume down a bit. There's less armour. Wounded, perfect. So that worked a treat.
It will be done. Eltharion guides us.
Acknowledged. Understood. For Old One.
So I probably could have won that the first time.
Eltharion. Loyal.
Right, let's go and chase them. I mean, literally, imagine running away and literally getting torn to shreds by like giant white lions. We never saw much of the Arcade Phoenix. What's that? Oh, so it's got the Fiery Rebirth and a Chin to Magic. Nice one. And then Orc Boys are died. He's went up a chevron. 200 kills. Yes, okay, they had 100 before the routing started, but still. What was that? Grimm's Discipline. That's quite nice. I'll let them keep killing to 300, there we go. So a decisive victory. We lost 3. And according to that, we should have captured Griebit's Black Bog. So we'll see what you can do when you capture them. Can you... I wonder actually, see if I capture the Hive Lord. So say the Lord of Safari, for instance. Could I like interrogate him to join me? I'm presuming you'll be able to kill your captors, release your captors, torture maybe?
Let them.
We don't really need stuff. Oh, you get influence as well for 5 tons. Nice. We don't need replenishment. Right. So I do have a mod on, and it's ×2 skill points, just my usual one. So we'll get they two. Shem's Burning Gaze and the Wild Fawn.
Show no.
Right, okay, here. Right, so once I've repaired that, did that say enhanced? Right, okay, so you've got Indoctrinate, so release them, get Campaign Site, steal the factious treasury per turn, 4 influence per turn with 3 warden supply, or kill them, 500 experience for eltharion, 8 influence next turn and warden supply, or keep them, leadership +5 in fighting greenskins, all armies diplomatic relationships are down. So why, I may as well just, oh, Grom's arrival, I never actually noticed that bit. So I may as well keep them then. I'm going to get rid of that to start building growth buildings. So I wonder if Grom does like a massive invade of maybe say 4 or 5 big armies at that point. I'll be interested to see. So I've got that. Oh, there's missions. So get Galbarage, you get 5,000 and Into the Badlands, so 1 per turn, water supply, and public order. Miasma in the Mountains, income from all buildings, 1 per turn in unit capacity, and take Spectazuma. Jungle Purge growth. So what's actually closest? Where's Karakorud? Spectazuma is over there. Yeah, I did think that was over there. And Galbaraz is right at the end, so I could probably take Galbaraz, I say soon. It will be a while then. So you can fight him whenever you want. You need to have 100 defence level. The final siege of Toyofri, so obviously he'll siege it. So would you have to be in your city? I know this will sound daft, but do you have to be in your city to defend it? Anyway, let's look at his skills. So armour, piercing, speed. Armour +10 for shielded units and ability unmending volley. So construction cost for wall and garrison buildings and type -2. Armour +15 for all units when defending. Plot order -1 cooldown to mist. Campaign movement range recruitment cost, yep. Grim discipline. Passive ability that for all army, and that replaces martial mastery and martial prowess, and dedicated to Lariel. Nice. You can go and storm mine, and that's kind of it. That's out of the ordinary.
Prince Eltharion,
Hey,
roll
that's,
back.
and this is their Wa. So I'm a piercing, melee attack, base weapon damage, and psychology.
Forgive me, Father. An extension, no glory, only service.
So we've got 6 war supplies. So that actually I want to get interrogation chamber.
Lost glory shall be restored.
Right, so you mirror their Wa. I wonder what else you can mirror.
Never falter.
So let's upgrade the archers. Let's. To be honest, I like that. It's a pretty decent spell. Recruit units. There we go. Oh, we can go gold there at Sardanath. So it's a nice starting profit. You start with 2 cities rather than 1. I'll check the diplomacy after this actually. So I do quite like this. So if you look at the garrisons, you've got the Faith Bearers, Sentinels, Skyhawks, Spire Guard, and Knights, so you do get all of them to defend you. And it took Lariel's Blessings plus 10. Nice, so I'll upgrade Sardanath first for the gold pit. And oh, there's some Arachnos orcs there, so why don't we move there? Do that. Just keep him in. I wonder if they can escape. So also with Grom's arrival is 150 turns until the final battle, but you could choose to do it early, or does he come in? It's a kind of separate affair.
Joy is wanton. March for Lilith.
We've got about 6 infantry, 2, 4, 6, 8 archers. Yeah, we're fine. 3 experience for spears, because he gives 3 experience to spears and to the ranger units. I should have maybe gotten a fat can't because I've taken away the barracks. Never mind, don't listen to it. So I thought he'd go back to the city. We might be able to hit the city for here, I'm not sure. Yeah. So we'll upgrade that. Oh, there's Aranessa.
Brook no failure. I seek redemption.
Go with an ambush stance. They might come and fight me. I don't think they will, but it's mainly to see where she goes. I don't want to go too far and she comes up. So, yep. I may as well hit them and then on my way back.
I am sworn to eradicate greenskins. The greenskins are but locusts. Onward, I say. Duty is purpose.
It's an easy battle. Yep.
They will fund Elthari's defense. They deserve no better. Coin is all they are worth. Their only worth is do not the warden of Tor Ivres.
So we'll go with this. Hand of Glory's actually handy to get as well for the archers. And you can get Melcalls and Spirit Leech.
I will avenge. No rest, no weakness.
Now you can get Archmages, who are just really good mages. I'm just trying to get one that's a Phoenix unit, that's not bad actually. We'll go with fire.
High Elven Archmage.
Because you start with a Cane Conduit, Fireball, Cascading Firecloak.
Bring me my terms.
Yeah, I know I'm losing money, but the chances are that she's going to attack. And I don't have many units. If she can, I don't know if she can attack. If she can, then it'll be a hard battle, probably lose it. But then Eltharion will just take it. Oh, she's went straight up to Sardanath. The good thing is Arachnos are basically dealt with, it's just to take their city. Or cities actually, by looks at it, yeah.
My life for Tor Ibris, Eltharion.
Can I want Aranessa to attack us? Good, she's on land, so I can just go into normal and fight her at some point. And I'll check diplomacy just while I remember. Even though I pressed the wrong button, did I? I thought I pressed diplomacy. Right, so we're friendly, Kothic, and they're called 80 and no,
As you say.
no Lotham.
I bid you welcome, traveller. If you wish. Defend. Guards, stay your weapons. I think misguided.
Okay, that's right. Anybody else? No.
Haunted by fate. Assume standard formation.
No, not this.
No glory. Only service.
Oh, you can upgrade that to have 2 prisoners. So I need more supplies, okay? His Aranessa would maybe be a good prisoner to get. If you get the leadership bonus, that's pretty good. And yes, it's only 5, but it still makes a point.
The winds of magic guide us.
I think I'll lose this, but I'm going to fight it. They've got deck gunners. If it wasn't for deck gunners, I'd feel a lot better. The Rotten Prometheans, I've got Spearmen. Their infantry will be tough, and she's obviously a lot tougher than my mage, but I've got Fireball and Cascadia Firecloak. I could Fireball the bloated corpses. Right, let's see anyway.
Spearmen.
Our deck gunners are there, that's perfect. Power reserve 10, right, okay. I want them to kind of separate a bit. Will that make him blow as soon as he's hit? No, but it does good damage.
The winds blow through me. Observe my radiance. Asur Archmage. I summon the wind.
Should be able to get there, yep. So could I keep an eye on the battle from here? But let's destroy him. That's RNS. Oh, there's the other two.
Without fail, we advance. We go. It will be done. At once.
Disciple of Hoenn.
Let's at least, we need to kill them.
Weaver of the wind.
Swiftly. For the king. For our ancestors. For Old One. Archers, acknowledge.
Asur Archmage. Behold my power.
They're going to end up blowing up their own guys as well.
Archers. To battle.
So the archers shoot them that's not fighting right now.
Asur Archmage. Magic's unleashed.
Lakoy. Can I be praised?
Spellcaster supreme.
Apace.
Asur Archmage.
Illyrian archers.
So these Illyrian Reavers are doing fine.
Spearmen. Archers. Illyrian archers. Archers. Death to all. Oriole.
Asur Archmage. I summon the winds. Observe my radiance.
Quickly now.
Right, so these Illyrian Reaver archers are doing good.
It shall be done. Move. For duty. It shall be done.
True magic is mine.
As you say. Attack, move! Advance! Acknowledge! Attack! It shall be done! Oriole! Illyrian archers!
Right, let's charge in.
Asur Archmage.
Good, their leadership's going down.
It shall be done. We will obey. Orders understood. Without fail. Asturian guides us.
Unlimited power.
For order! For order! Kill them! Oriole!
Right, good. These are doing great.
Archers! Without question! Draw back!
Why do I not have... Ah wait, because I've already got somebody captured, I don't have that ability.
Without
Right, because that would actually been quite handy.
Illyrian archers!
Just as to hold somebody, to hold RNS and still, till we get out of there.
Asturian's fire.
Illyrian archers! Oriole! Asur advance!
The rotten Prometheans are not taking any physical deaths yet. And you Johnny boy, it's hanging no badge yourself.
The most potent spell.
Currently Aranessa has attacked one of my wee cities.
Master of sorcery.
Just in case you're wondering why my army is so tiny and I don't have eltharion the Grim at the helm.
Eternal defenders.
And Aranessa is pretty much battering everybody here.
Illyrian archers. Archers. Illyrian archers. Assyrian guides us. March, ancestors.
Mage ready. A prudent position. Battle calls.
Literally this will maybe about a 10th turn I've taken one city. Because you start with 2. Right, their leadership's low, so let's charge in. Let's charge in, come on, get them. Perfect, they're starting to crumble.
Assur Archmage.
Good.
Archers. For the king. Illyrian archers.
These Illyrian Reavers are one of my new favourite units, they're just doing so well.
Assur, withdraw.
Assur Archmage.
Right, good, they're holding.
Archers.
Oh, they're actually routing now.
For duty. Move. Advance.
Perfect.
Loyal.
So let's damage as much as possible. To be honest, they do usually sail a bit, but I think she attacks maybe because you play Ivries now, kind of thing. Again, that might just be my feel with things. Also, Lothern is now called Etienne instead of Lothern. So, but also a victory. I genuinely didn't think I was going to win that battle. As you can see, everything she had, that bloated corpse probably did more damage to them than it did to me. But, perfect. I get rid of deck gunners nice and early, because they can be dangerous, so they can. I'll just show it up in the diplomacy map in just 2 wee seconds, but it come up ATM. And I did think that was strange, I must admit, because they still start at Lothern.
They'll spare at your hands from toil.
We'll get influence per turn here. Eltharion will just finish her off this turn coming. So basically, Johnny boy, and for anybody else that's missed anything, you get over here just at the left is Yvris. You start with Toy Yvris and Sardanath. And orcs have Trilimia, which you've taken off them.
Prince Eltharion.
So that's fine. Be the best recruitment cost, but recruitment rank, that's kinda
I will
not bad. Right, anyway, what do I want for you? Right, diplomacy, I said I was going to show you that. South Africa, look, ATM.
What would you have of me?
Guardian of the your word shall reach. Tiri, welcome.
And I did think that was strange.
Speak. A dignified visitor. Such a rare.
the warden of Tor Ivres.
And also, if you look, their actual your first tier for your city building now grants you spearmen and archers, because the camp gets you your rangers and your light armor archers.
My elven archmage.
May as well give you public order the now. So here's Eltharion's army. I'll auto this one. They got 113 kills. Jeez.
They will toil for Ivres.
We'll just do that and get more inflows because we're just going to be walking through. Ooh, that's actually no bad to having a mage. I'll make sure he's notating it because on him is a terrifying mask of V, that's fine. So yeah, spear infantry and range units is kind of good for you. 2 more skill points. Hand of Glory.
My life for poor Ivres.
And also, Johnny Boy, I captured the green skin lord at the beginning, so you can basically release him and you get these buffs. You can kill him to get them, or you could interrogation and you mirror the Wah ability in battle, which is nice, but I'm not going to do it right now. Ooh, a magical item. I might do that just to get a magical item. Yeah, why not? Yeah, I do quite like that for the high elves. So do you want the Reaver bow? Jewel of Dusk, Crown of... Ooh, that's actually pretty good. A wee bit of everything. I'm going to go for the Crown of Authority. I quite like that.
Brook no failure.
Oh, it's armour. Nice. Yeah, definitely agree there. But yeah, I've got somebody captured right now, so whenever I release him or whatever, I might do it soon just to kind of... You get a buff, it's 25-second kind of spell use, and they cannot move. Minus 48 melee defense and minus 60 armor, and if you like wound them in that time, then they get captured. So it's a massive buff. It's absolutely amazing. So we'll get throat, Thograt, neck snap. Oh, and also in case none of you know, for the greenskins now you get a new resource. It's scrap metal or just scrap. And you can upgrade some of your goblin units. So these guys have been upgraded with that to give them a plus 10 bonus versus infantry. So you can upgrade. I don't know if it's every unit or just the goblin units, but it's pretty nice upgrading your units.
The waste stones cannot be safe until your head leaves your shoulders.
I'm not good. Oh wait, ooh. Wait till I work this out. They've got that Shrine of Loic. I will take that piece because I was gonna take that, but no. Yeah, proper rework for the orcs. I haven't proper dived into it, so anything I do say is not 100% accurate. Like that might be for orcs as well as gobbles, but I know for a fact you can upgrade the gobbles. But difficult to pull off the captures. As long as you wound them while that spell's on, that's all we need to do. So what I did was I waited till their lord was quite weak. Then you put the spell on basically when you know for a fact you're going to do it. But even if you don't want to capture the lord, it's a great spell. Minus 60 armor and 48. What do you think, my lore master? Minus 60 armor, so you'd only have 30 armor and minus 48 melee defense. You'd have no melee defense. So you could literally batter them really easy. I want to try that. So we've got... Oh, it's only Mistwalker units. Wait, I've got one Mistwalker unit. So I've got the Wah. Nice. So if you've got an army of Mistwalker units, then it's pretty good to interrogate them. And yeah, definitely agree with that. Right, so we'll do that. It should take 2 turns.
Pull back. Leave none alive. We must avenge the fall.
Also, a bit there, Johnny Boy, it says Grom's arrival. I could technically do the final battle right now and win the campaign, it says. But if I lose it, the battle, then I lose the campaign. I don't know if I like that or not.
State your case quick.
But the final battle... Nah, I don't need to pay you. Is the Siege of Toyavris. So you want to upgrade that defensively. And Eltharion's stuff is really good for defending, really. Armour for his units and different things. Oh, maintain 10. So, and war supply is perfect. Rally field, Elven town. So once I've got a rally field or an Elven town, oh, 2 turns. In fact, next turn, then we could upgrade to get another captive. So we'll do this for the siege again. I don't know why they're called 80, and it's kind of confusing me. I agree with you there, Johnny Boy. Max, you've raced in one army. The only thing I don't know is normally at the final battles, do you just teleport there, or do you have to be in the city because technically it's a siege? So you know how, like, say for the vortex, you just click teleport, spend 500 gold, I think it is, to teleport. I'm presuming it's the same. So I'm definitely going for that. Got all these mages. Elven Forge for the bolt throws is a definite. And let's upgrade this to get another prison. I'll fight this, even though I don't have my proper tactics, because I don't have any siege equipment to win that way. I will still fight it. But yeah, big shout out to Tasha for letting me record today. I genuinely wasn't gonna. I was just sitting, just playing through. I was playing Prince Imrik, to be honest, just for myself to see some of his units. He starts with a dragon, which is absolutely insane, and his abilities and things are insane as well. And then she says to me, why don't we get the kids up into bed, get ready, and you could do a couple hours recording. I'm like, bingo. So I'm absolutely sorted.
Archers. We will obey. Spearmen.
Yeah, I don't want using the ram.
Acknowledged.
Definitely. And she says to me, how long do you want to record for? And I just says, you tell me a time.
Spearmen.
And I'll go with your time. And she went, how does 2 hours suit you?
We will obey.
I'm like, 2 hours suits me perfectly fine.
Understood.
Eltharion.
Yeah, and you can't hide. So come on, we'll go over here. And see, to be honest, the social... Oh, I didn't even think about this. The social distancing is... I'm fairly enjoying it. I'm working from home. I did not know that destroyed the walls. I didn't know I destroyed the walls. Siege battles may be launched instantly. So I could have done this.
Orders received. To the fray. Archers. For order. Without fail.
Anyway, yeah, I'll continue what I was saying. I'm working from home, yes. Just looking up different stuff because I'm a nursery teacher, for those of you who do not know. And except for that, generally spending more time with the kids and Tasha is is what I'm enjoying most of all of it. Don't get me wrong, I'd love to be able to do things with the kids. I mean, who wouldn't? For those of you who don't know, I have a basically 8-month-year-old and a 3-year-old. So this is a Phoenix's kind of whirlwind thing. I think it's pretty nice. But yeah, I'm fairly enjoying the whole point of it. How are you enjoying it, Johnny boy?
Acknowledged. Kill them.
Bleak, but unyielding.
So the archers are here, out of range, but are able to fire in and kill everything.
Avenge the fallen.
Are you still up at the uni halls?
Orders received. For the king. Following orders. For Assyrian. Spearman.
Come on, I want you to come over and do your twirly thing before they all run. Right in there's perfect for it. Right, that makes sense that you're still there then. So that's then popped their war.
It shall be done.
Warden of Alqua, speak quickly.
Why can I not capture?
Eltharion. White Tower Guardian. Elthari Hanathori. Louis Sinai.
Archers. It shall be done.
I may as well get his auto fire in there. Right, Rangers.
Following orders.
Also, have a look at these guys, the wall lines of Grace. How nice are they? And then there's the
Without fail.
Faith Bearers, but let's get infantry involved now.
Onward.
Assyrian guides us. Servant of the tower. Fang sword strikes.
Loyal. Without fail.
Looks like their losses are starting to kick in.
Lawmaster.
I do quite like it, it's a nice thing, but
For Ulthuan.
as I said earlier, there's a lot of these units obviously are not real, so to speak, in the Warhammer world, but I like them.
It shall be done.
The fang sword hunts. Blood and vengeance.
So come on, get in.
Quickly now.
Lions get in charge. Where's this dude? Right, you're still chasing the archers, that's okay, that's okay.
Without fail.
Still got a few units in the middle, which is fine by me.
Will be done. For Azurion!
In fact, let's get our war boss.
Eltharion!
Spearman! Advance!
Yeah, they definitely have to add variety. I agree there, and so far I must admit there's not one thing that I would turn around and say I do not like. There's obviously some I prefer more than others, but there's not one that I do not like. I mean, look at these, just literally, and I mean literally tearing them to shreds. I mean, they're just in combat and have already basically got 50 kills. And they're seeing all of them off. Let's get the goblins while they're routing.
Archers! Sinner!
For my father's honor!
For duty! For the Everqueen!
Right, oh, use have got WA. I forgot about that. Let's go.
Swiftly!
Let's go and use it.
Eltharion!
High elves using WA. Who would have known?
Eltharion! Obliterate them!
I mean, there's the lines up at 90. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Of my favourite custom units, I generally might say are these lines. I just think generally they're pretty good in combat, obviously that helps, but generally I think they're beautiful. I'll give you a close up of the Rangers. Now they remind me of, like, is it Dark Elf? Is it Black Ark Corsairs that are the dual sworded infantry? Where's the Silvering Guard? There's the Silvering Guard. And then, is it Arcane Phoenix Reel? I've got a feeling it might be, but I've never ever heard of it. And you're the Warhammer expert, basically. No, it's not right. I wasn't sure, I'd never saw it, but it's something that is more believable, if that makes sense. But look at them, the Rangers 229, they were up in the walls fighting, which is pretty perfect for anti-infantry to be, I must admit, because it can only be infantry in the walls, they can't be flanked, they can be shot, yes. So, oh wait, you could raise it, get warding supplies and global recruitment duration -2 for all units. That's really good if you're miles away. That is really good.
I will
Oh, don't take that, Tyrion, please don't.
Prince Eltharion!
So, wanting fiery convocation. Right, so what we'll go for. Shield of Sapphire and Soul Quench. Upgrade due for growth, it's cheap enough to replace later on. Sapphire must be down at the bottom. See, I don't like Sapphire. And Tyrion's took that. Damn.
One expects.
Allow me.
I might hit her because I don't like Sapphire. I always wage war on them. I just don't trust them.
Duty is purpose.
They're allies with Krace, who it will take a wee while for them to get to me, so yeah. You never joined, perfect. So we'll fight this. Now, Warden's Cage. See, I can use that now. I basically do have a grudge against them. I don't know what it is, I think it's no matter who you go, they seem to no like you, if that makes sense. Like, some high elf factions like you depending on who you are, but Safari just seem to no like you at all. Plus they do have a good region. I mean, they've got the White Tower of Hoth, which obviously is good. They've got a bit that's got iron, a bit that's got gems, and another bit with a port. So kinda everything's got something in that province. But we'll fight these. I want to capture her to see what that does with the elves. And I want to fight away for this tree to do it. In fact, if I fight here, and I also noticed that the rangers kind of have, let's hide yous right there, or maybe not. Yeah, and I noticed the rangers are kind of more spaced out, which I think would be right, because usually spears and that are more cohesion, and they're not. So here it is. Here, make sure I don't click on it. Minus 48 melee defense, minus 60 armor, can't move. It causes damage, and if wounded while ability is active, target character will be imprisoned after that battle. So yep, they're moving towards me because I've got the better range. I quite like the fact that you've got the Mistwalker units, and there's a capacity as well. I mean, I think their shields are absolutely amazing. And it's nice to see a sword elf infantry, because it's all spears. Except for sword masters, of course, before somebody says that. So target's 100 meters. I'm presuming it's 100 meters from Eltharion. Just what it says, character ability, it doesn't show there. Right, so we'll be in range. They'll actually be in range before, so yeah, that shows that my archers can shoot them to death. Go for them, I like the ones. Hammer elves? What are hammer elves? Have I missed something?
Eltharion! Claim vengeance! Spearman!
Understood. Loyal. It will be done.
So let's pause this now, just well, I tell my archers to hit their archers. I've no saw them yet. The new hammer elves, I don't think. I don't think I've saw them. Right, all archers hit their princess. An Eltharion charge. Right, now 25 seconds you get. I'll wait till she starts. Right there. Now I've got 25 seconds to kill her, which with all these archers, I'm hoping to do so. And then obviously he comes in.
Eltharion!
There. So that's me captured her basically.
As you say.
Oh, the rangers are fast.
Seal! Attack!
I fight for Ivres! I go! I must!
So there. We could have killed a lot more, but I wanted to capture the Lord, see if you can like interrogate them to force maybe the faction to join you. Which, if you can, that'd be pretty cool. May as well heal you up to full. Let them get the kills, and that'll do. Elves with double-handed hammers, nice. They sound awesome. And to be honest, everything else for the Luminous Realm Lords I have liked so far. I must admit, I have thoroughly loved the kind of just everything about them. The archers are cool. I like how the archers have got, like on their bows there's 3 different strings. I don't know if I'm thinking too much into it, but I wonder if there's 3 ways to fire it. So like I said, the last one will maybe be less range, or it will maybe just be a lot more powerful but harder to hit. Because if you use 1 string it would be normal, 2 would be strong, 3 strings, oh my Jesus, it would be strong.
Their only worth is service. I cannot rest.
So prisoner captured. So you get faint and reposed. Kill them. I'll do that, to be honest. I'm going to kill because I don't want a diplomatic relationship with that. It probably is a design choice. As I say, I'm thinking too much into it. Ooh, an upgrade available. So much does it take to upgrade to level 2? 200 experience for all lord leading armies each time a prisoner is interrogated. Fair enough. Influence +2. I don't need the waystone right now, and that's just to go with that. As for all Mistwalker units, I know I've only used
Never
1.
falter. Never surrender.
Well done, Warden. You have increased Ivres's defenses and restored the mist's effects. Your forces can now move through your capital's region with greater ease, while enemies will suffer casualties there as they lose their way in the murk.
There. So, enveloping mist armor ability, snipe, stalk, and unspotable for 30 seconds. Nice.
Batten down the hatches.
Large attrition, campaign movement range minus for them, enemy leadership, that, and then that. I have to do this for a task, so I may as well get that. For the Lone Master's Cloak, 22% magic resistance for allies in range. Nice.
The mists may be restored.
So recruit war lines of grace.
We are the guardians of order.
Prince Elthar.
Right, so for the oh, you get the Helm of Ivres and the Fang Sword of Eltharion. Nice. Entities cannot die while this ability is active. Self and ally for 50 meters. That's pretty good entities. So yes, they'll lose health, but they can't die. Put that in and you're absolutely sorted. Unbreakable. It's only 17 seconds, but nice. Nice, nice, nice.
I will avenge. Remove this.
Can't believe Tyrion's taking that. Can I see oh, I can see Avalon now.
Welcome to the court of the Everqueen. I will use my gifts. It is forbidden.
Obviously I want to confederate with them
I make no promise.
and Tyrion. It's wanting me to recruit wall lions. Where do you get them? At the Grove, right, okay. Oh, you get furs there now as well. I better check all the other buildings, see what else is, if there's anything else new. Don't think so. What do you think about the limited realm lords overall, Johnny boy? Will you be gating them, or will you not because it's elves? I own 2 provinces and then I'll get the Helm of Euphrates. Well, that would have been a lot easier for me. Oh, Tyrion, right, nah.
Very well.
Remain vigilant.
So I'll fight him and then that'll bring them into the battle.
Brook no failure.
Oh, is that the new giants? In fact, I did see that they were official. So I'm guessing you'll be getting the new giants.
Face the warden. We cull the green.
I'll just... I can capture him. Yeah, let's go for it. Let's try and capture him as well. Oh, some spears would be nice, but the giants, I do remember seeing them now. But you know me, all my money's going to go into the Luminous Realm Lords. And hopefully when all this is over, whether it's next year or whatever, when the tournament's on, I'll be able to use them. Even though I do have my Deepkin as backup, I still need to finish painting them. Because when this lockdown started, I just stopped painting them because I knew the tournament wasn't going to happen.
Eltharion.
Spearman.
Archers!
White Tower Guardian. I fight for Yvresse.
So there. Suppose this will be a quick battle.
Eltharion. Asher Lawmaster.
Oh, let's just do Soul Quench.
Archers! For Northern!
Better do that than now because he's not going to last long. Yeah, dead.
Eltharion.
Without fail.
Archers!
Victory, that would happen. Just let the archers get some experience. I knew it was an easy victory, I just wanted to get them, to be fair. If you want to fly, fly little birdie. So you're going to buy the giants as an army or just buy some to have? So there.
This coin belongs to Prince Eltharion.
Bounce spells, your stuff. Alright, that's pretty cool.
The Warden.
So let's live you up. I could get you that, but I'm going to wait and get you Stormwing. Oh, Warden Stand. Leadership and melee defense, nice. Why can I not get that? Requires the Talisman of Hoth. Ah, right. Now that is pretty cool. Ah, right, okay, so just have, like, Skaven Giants. Sounds good enough to me. It's all you need to power up your Skaven.
We are the guardians of order.
So that's me also getting leadership plus 10. I think I'm just going to get him, kill him to get 8 influence next turn. Either release him, that's only 4 the next turn.
Their death serves my vow.
May as well kill them both. I don't really need them, to be fair, because right now that's all that's left.
Soak right off.
So what will upgrade now? Archery range, unit capacity, that's just unit capacity. That's to get the building chain.
Never falter.
So can I get that into your race, I presume?
Sea turns.
Unlocks the building. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know what that means. Oh wait, let's just see, could you recruit them? Yes you can, Aspire Guard. Stockpiles. Sometimes this bit takes a while to load, I just never mind it. Not wrong button. Right, so you could just recruit them. It's handy to know, handy to know. Oh, supply lines are still a thing. They were talking about removing them. That's fine, you destroying them, I don't mind. But I'm going to ask you for military access because I'm going to walk through Imperial. Gonna walk through Imperial.
Remain vigilant.
Sons of Alfwan, what brings you here? Absolutely not.
No.
We have much to discuss.
Oh well. I'm just letting I'm going to march right through.
I will avenge.
I did try and ask. Your fault you didn't listen.
Master of magic. I will study here.
So you've got White Tower Toffee now there with Iron Mine, Shadow Peak with the Gem Cutter. Then obviously we've got the White Tower itself.
Magic in purest form.
But for models wise I still need a few for my Lord of the Rings armies. I'm wanting all the heroes of Helm's Deep. I've only got Hadir the now. And then I've got Theoden. I don't have Gamling. I know he's at Helm's Deep, pretty cool to have him. And so is it Eomer that brings that comes with Gandalf? Oh, why are you taking?
Brook no failure.
We'll go for the Shrine of Asuri. It will be a quick collection. Yeah, I thought it was Eomer, but came that way. I just wasn't 100% sure. Also, for the Hobbit armies, I want Thranduil, so I do on the big. Is it the Elk? I think you call it the Elk. I know it's from Forge World. It's a beautiful model, and I want the Mirkwood Palace Guard. I'm gonna guess they're called. Basically, the really heavy armoured elves. They just look pretty cool.
The Grim Prince. Ivres's guardian.
Right, what's going on here?
My life for Tor Ivres. Remove this threat.
Easy battle. Why can you target if unit is a lord or a hero? There's none there, so it should. Suppose it should show you just to know you've got it.
Even in death, we serve Ulthuan.
Ulthuan expects.
Stands your guard replaces rally, which is usually that, but his is Warden Stand. Look, I don't know. And for you,
The gods are angry.
so we'll get money, get this so good. Oh, you can get Seaguard for your ports now. Quite nice collection to have. Oh, here's a building chain. I never saw that. And its unit capacity untated to recruitment cost for them all. Recruitment cost minus 80% for all Mistwalker units. Local province. You'd be daft not to have that. No, you had Lore Masters. It's Archmages that are new. I'll go with that because I have to recruit War Lines, but is it in. Yeah. No, Lore Masters were there.
Trained by the White
It's these Archmages, and I'll just go to show you when you get a new Lord. You can get a Princess, which is sword and bow. Prince, which is just a sword, or an Archmage. An Archmage of anything, so pretty nice. I might add myself. So here then we'll go for the White Tower.
I bring
I have to recruit a unit of White Lions, which I'm not wanting to, but it's a quest. Try to think what else I want for my Lord of the Rings models army. I suppose there's always stuff that you want as such, but what else I kind of really want, really need for the army? May as well go for that. Then, in fact, go for that because I will get them soon.
Bring down the canvas.
Right, Tyrion's going for that White Tower. We need to kind of get a shift on, laddies.
No glory. Only sons.
Very well. I am Tyrion, champion of the Everqueen.
Champion of the
Ever I
Everqueen.
bid you welcome. What do you wish to discuss?
I know I've got one Mumuk of the Haradrim tribes. Another one would be pretty nice. because you get archers and spearmen with it. I would like for the Hobbit to get the dwarfs. I've got the main dwarfs for Goblin Town, but if you actually get the dwarfs led by, I think is it King Dane? Him that Billy Connolly plays in the film. But they're all Forge World and they're very dear.
Do not tarry.
They're an absolute fortune.
Our training will see us through.
He's going to take that white towel, so I may as well at least take Torfinu and the other one. The Grimhammers are cool, but I don't think you could have them without having a couple of the kind of chariots. Yeah, the Grimhammers, Games Workshop, yeah. Ah, right, okay, the actual factions, Games Workshop, but the fancy stuff's Forge World, yeah. I knew I saw some of it, like the ballistas and that. I'm not too bored about the ballistas. I fight this and capture the hero, then execute him for the kind of stuff. Yeah, but I think if you went and you want to go with the Forge World, no caring about a ballista, but you'd want the chariot pulled by the big kind of the goats. You'd want a couple of goat riders probably, but they're very expensive. Also, Johnny Boy, you might see the Lone Master is called Cavill, and he's actually named after Henry Cavill, the actor who plays The Witcher. He also plays Superman, in case you've not watched The Witcher. Move forward just so his marchers can hit theirs.
Archers, acknowledged. Following orders. For all plan. We will obey. Archers, kill them.
Eltharion.
Archers. Orders understood. As you say.
Right, everybody hit their lord. Never notice a lord. Yeah, I saw that he was a Warhammer enthusiast. I couldn't have told you whether it was Instagram or not, I just saw people had said about it. Right, archers, destroy these spearmen. That's what you call destruction.
We are broken. Acknowledge. Battle.
Hit these spearmen if we can. So we lost two, but I mainly did it to capture him so that I could just, I'll just release him, I'll be nice. In fact, no, I'll execute him. Because Safari it doesn't really matter with Safari. Because you're getting three of your thingies for doing it. 3 supplies. And you only need 5 to do upgrades, so definitely go for it.
Dwarf needs it all. Leave none
Prince
alive.
Eltharion.
Insignificant prisoner. Alright, that's actually quite good, so you don't even need to worry about that. Now we can get the Talons of Torquelada and the Signs of Mathland. The Signs of Torquelada.
Only surface.
Good range fire. Ooh. Goodbye, normal actions.
Duty is purpose.
Hello. Oh, dedicated. That's weapon strength and missile strength for the Mistwalker units. That's good. So basically, what a Mistwalker army is kind of what the gist I'm getting here. Right, I can recruit White Lions, so why can I not recruit the Wall Lions? Let's go for some more growth.
Althwan expects.
I do not see the Wall Lions there. Right, White Lions have crossed that. I really should maybe just move the bar across, that would maybe make sense. Right, so there's the Wall Lions.
Prince
So, wait a bit. In fact, I'm gonna get rid of use, and I'm gonna get. Have I got enough? Actually, I don't have enough. I will next turn though. You do public order because that public order is low. So next turn I'm going to recruit the Mistwalker archers. Oh wait, where's he? I should go and finish off Safri first before they do. Then I can spend the recruiting, so I've just wasted time and money and just life. Okay, it's fine, we're back. 1-3 battles against that to get that. Ooh. The Greyheads come. Oh, they're up there. Wicker stay.
My life for Tor Ivris. Take their heads. Tor Ivris.
Let's see, do we capture him?
This coin. Eltharion.
Never popped up, so must not have captured him. Oh, we've got enough skills, so. So let's get this archer. Just if I'm planning to kind of get them, then it makes sense. So Mistwalker unit. That and that. Thought we'd had more global
The Asa are ageless.
capabilities, if you will.
The Grim Prince.
The gods are angry.
And also, for those of you that don't know Grom the Paunch, when we're talking about Lord of the Rings, Grom the Paunch is based off of the Goblin King in the Misty Mountains, and Grom the Paunch lives in the Misty Mountains. It's quite simple when you think about it, but I didn't know it until I read it somewhere, and it was it makes pretty much sense. He's got a wee goblin that feeds him in his chariot and different things.
Those who speak the truth
Be my
are
friend.
always welcome.
No.
Oh well. That's me too, isn't it?
Tyrion, sons of Alfwan, what brings you here?
So my strength rank's 26.
I cannot.
Oh, this says I'm pretty strong.
The Warden of Tor Ivris.
Obviously not. That's a pretty cool reference, I must admit myself. So it's enhanced. Oh, that's that. Yeah, I've already read that. Let's get level that up to level 2. In fact, let's get this. Get more unit capacity. Because then that means that I can recruit more. Because yes, a pretty dear, but I think, especially if I'm getting the buffs of the Mistwalker units, then I may as well. And if I get that building, it's recruitment reduction by 80% for them, then definitely get it. Now where is he if he's in his raiding camp?
A regiment of Mistwalkers has been recruited. A great boon to your forces. This advanced class of warriors have better equipment.
Right, okay. Fact, what's the range? Still 180. A wee bit less missile strength, more ammo, and pretty much everything else is more unbreakable. I never actually realised that, but wow. So let's...
Never falter.
I may as well just upgrade them. Yes, it's costing more money and time, but then I'm going to make my way down to the hotel room. Gonna ride till I can't no more. No, I'm going to make my way down to Galbaraz and take that, because that's one of your little objectives. Speed for Warline and charge bonus for Warlines. Why not? Why not? I meant to ask you, Jonathan, did you ever download Warzone 2100 for Steam for free? Remember, that's the tank one that I'd been telling you about.
Bring down the canvas.
My life for Tor Ifris. Hesitation is unacceptable. Assign watchmen all around.
Right, so everything else is sorted. Nice one. Oh wait, I've got a noble. So it says for card. Let's see what's he got on him. Upkeep -5% for all units. That is a nice trait to have. But if I have to do something, I may as well go and secure influence. Yeah, it's a good game, I must admit, especially for free. Yeah, there's 3 campaigns, Alpha, Beta, Gamma. The Alpha one, there's one mission in it that is like proper solid. Level 11 is pretty hard if you don't get the timing right, no chance, but except for that, is pretty much a kind of build up and kill. You can whiz through the first 5 levels within half an hour if you knew what you were doing. Obviously it will take you a wee bit longer having played it for the first time and different things. but it's one of the games that you can whiz through all at a time, just
I await your command.
depending on what you thought. There we go, so there's me 1 extra influence for doing that. Oh no, assault units, no. Specialist. So is that Kathik done? Kathik's dead.
Misfaithful servant of Ulthuan. This cannot happen.
Why do you not want to join me? I want you to fight for my army. Well, you better be careful. I've got a feeling our Tyrion is going to start a war with me soon. I think he's raging because I went to they two and there to stop him getting them. Right, I'm gaining plenty of money, so let's... Let's wait to the next upgrade, then we'll get some public order in there, and then we'll move you up to recruit an army.
If you wish.
Show no weakness. Stand ready.
But let's recruit them now. And let's go and do this quest battle. That's the Vanguard it says there, so probably what else comes will be bigger. Alright, okay. Hellkaren, that's fine, I've got my stuff to get it. I'm not worried at all. I'm really not worried.
This is our sworn.
I'm defending against them, so they'll come towards me. Suits me. So I quite like the kind of the ridge there that I've got to protect me. It'll funnel them in. The cavalry will probably go away, but that should funnel their infantry and I should shoot them down to shreds. I can't believe they just look so cool. I need to see what they're like in battle. Same as the archers. It's pretty nice. I must admit, overall I knew there was a green skin update happening, but I'm surprised at High Elves, because High Elves have had a couple of updates.
Kinsmen, it is now clear that the weakening of the talisman was not without reason. The medallion's connection to the ancient waystones has revealed a dire fate. This ruinous host of chaos seeks to destroy this waystone and all others that protect Ulthuan. Our proximity to it shall grant us its power, but it also nourishes our foes. The Keepers of the Stones send aid from the mountain pass to the north, but the river will not slow these twisted beings for long. We must hold this position to the last. If we fail, Ivresh will fall, and all Ulthuan will be next. The fate of the Vortex, nay, the entire world, rests on our shoulders. It will suffice.
Right, reinforcements are on their way, and yes, over. Oh, Alicia wins. So empowered recharge rate for us and them. But yeah, they kind of are the poster boys, I must admit. Right, here's the Spire Guard of Torjavris. I must admit, they look awesome. What about these guys? Oh, no, they look nice. That's... In fact, to us, you could probably just stay where you are, just go a bit more central. And you go, yeah. Oh, I'm going to capture one of these guys, hopefully. But yeah, they are kind of the poster boys. They're kind of the basic faction to be.
Bleak but unyielding. Lord Master of Power, always ready.
Loyal! Quickly now!
That was quite sore.
As you say, we advance!
Eltharion! Empowered by vengeance!
St. Louis, side!
The might of Ivress! I follow my vow! By my father!
May as well do that and have 2 units reloading better. Shapes moving, mists moving down the river. I was gonna half hoping that actually show you mists.
The fang sword humbles!
Or is that me just asking for far too much?
For duty! Archers! Left to all! Eagle claw!
Lord Master of Power! I am ever ready! I'm waiting!
The pain, Lecky!
Right, I'll wait these.
As you say, it shall be done!
Every archer get him. Perfect, that's me got him. So we'll finish off these guys, which we're doing perfectly fine.
In Moranian's name! The Grim Warden rises! Guided by wavestones! Wherever I am needed!
Right, where that's happening, infantry, let's move. Never mind, infantry. So these are extra enemies that were meant to be our allies that came. So it just never told us about them.
Warden of Alqua! The Warden marches!
Must admit, that was awful nice of them. Should have done that across the way. We would have got 1,000,000 more kills.
It serves Ivress!
Without fail! Kill them!
Eltharion!
Right, quickly guys, into position.
For duty! Ancestors! Lawmaster!
Right, okay, this
Understood!
isn't going as easy as I thought it would.
As you say! At once! We go! Gyrat protects me!
Right, finally some guys coming to aid. Oh, Phoenixes. Archmage, 2 nobles, and each type of Phoenix. Okay, okay.
Lawmaster of power! As you say! Spearmen! We will obey! Quickly now! I fight for Ivres! They die! Acknowledged! Seal! Orders received! Apace!
In fact, forgot about that hell cannon. Yeah, that'll be causing massive damage.
Eagle Claw! Oriole!
You get out of there.
Understood! Loyal! Loyal!
Come on, get out.
Lawmaster of power! Servant of the tower!
Come on, you get out. Get out and fly. Fly, my little birdie, fly.
Eltharion! Warden repositioning!
Right, that's us basically winning. Now, so that battle was a lot harder than what I thought it was. Good kills for the bolt thrower to start off with. This is his first battle. Same with them. Now what is stockpile? Unusually high. Ah, right, they carry unusually high amounts of ammunition. So, another 10 minutes, basically, guys, and then that'll be me for the day. So, yeah, the first time we did nothing. It was mere Sigfold the Slasher that could have got me on edge. When him and Kelmerid came together, I didn't know where to go. I should just have focused on one and then fought the other, instead of focusing on one then switching. I think that was my mistake. Looking at the stats wise, it wasn't too difficult, but to be honest, fighting it, I felt I should have lost a lot more because I wasn't sensible enough.
Let them build our defenses. Their only worth is service.
It's actually a decent amount of reinforcements you get, look.
They will toil for Ivres. Prince Elthar.
So Talisman of Hoth. Enables advanced high magic, miscast charge, that, and perfect. Oh right, so you obviously can't capture folk in quest battles. Well, to be fair, it was worth a shot.
No glory, only service.
Ooh, that definitely. Armour for shielded and ability. Is there no way to find that unless replenishes ammunition?
Celebration could be wanting.
I replenish my ammunition now.
One expects.
Ooh, so happy.
The sea turns. What do you require? Smash it to ruins.
You just keep getting my influence. But I could. I wonder how much ammunition replenish. Like even if it's 5 shots, it's still a fair bit because, well, especially with my stockpile, and they've got a lot of ammunition. So this would be good. Like in the vortex, they guys would be good. I don't know if you only get them as you free, so I presume so. But imagine them in a vortex fight.
Batten down the hatches.
Ivres's guardian. The smallest chamber is mine.
Kaplan is wrath.
Right, so I'm going to head down to Galbaraz, as exactly as I'm not sure about there. Right there, so let's head there.
Joy is what? No rest, no weakness. Vengeance calls.
I just can't believe I replenish. It's great. Until I get that, I may as well just go for it. So the Sentinels, so they've got low rate of fire, but they've got longer range, and their shield breaker, low rate of fire I'm not sure about. And the Skyhawks, penetrating projectiles, anti-infantry stock, and they're hybrid as well, so the anti-infantry, that's pretty good, just a low range. Then the Knights, Mistwalker, monstrous cavalry. Ah, they look like they're kinda, no eagles. They look like kinda either phoenixes or griffins.
Noble boar. Out of the question. There will be carnage.
Oh, definitely. There's a few new normal units, and then all the Mistwalker units. It's definitely worth the price for the DLC, I would say, and that's just in the High Elves alone. So he's got a war. So wait, you still get.
The warden.
Oh Jesus!
Make sail.
Oh, I was going to say, dude, that's literally going to kill me there. So the war, so you must still get both sets of war.
High Elves
for the burning head.
The Asa are angels.
Master of magic. Bring me my tomes.
So you must get a Wa army, because why else would it tell me that Wa, and you get them battle effects, which is really good. The kind of good and bad thing about the Wa is it's a full army. You don't control them, but you could tell them who to hit or where to go.
Fang sword ready.
Scholar supreme. Shaper of fates.
So I'm going to wait a few turns because I'm going to get that. Oh, Darwin, get that definitely.
Destruction.
I thought I said get was per turn. I think so, Johnny. The truth is I don't know for a fact. I'll be able to find out probably tomorrow because I'll play them just for fun to see. But it's looking that way because you get the stat buff in battle. It wouldn't come up and tell you, oh, by the way, Grom had a Wa in battle. So you must get both. Which is really nice. Right. Gains 5 influence per turn for 5 turns. Perfect. Perfecto mundo.
Prince Eltharion. Stand ready.
Nah, let's just leave it. Let's just
Full speed.
get down here to Galbaraz quickly. So we'll basically get to, we'll play it on till we get to Galbaraz. We'll not do the fight or anything for it yet. And for those of you that are waiting on, that will be waiting on the next part, I do not know when that will be. It really just depends on how the kids are sometimes. I can't always promise. Oh, it looks a bit spooky. Bonus experience for her.
Hoef's disciple.
This is going pretty good.
You
I
have
really didn't know it was.
daggers in the dark.
I thought I'd try that. Why not? I'm getting that per turn, the influence.
Bring down the Kappa.
Cull the green. The ocean provides.
Oh,
Know that you
I don't want to fight you.
Duty is purpose. The wind is purgatory.
Special pulse to house dwarves, grease skin, scaven, and vampire counts and falls on the gash. It's a fair handy building for them all. Just I quite like them. I didn't want to fight them. Ooh, bingo. Oh. I was so hoping that you would do me a solid there.
The Warden of Tor Ibres. Remain vigilant. The Grim Prince.
Do that, because that'll go up to 4 public order. Get that with the growth, that for the growth. You want to get... How can you not get that big? How could Sardinith and Trilina get that? I take it everywhere bar Toyavris can get that building.
The gods are angry.
Wrong button. Yeah, so everywhere bar Toyavris can get that building. Okay. Obviously the buildings are so cheap, but I'm forgetting I've got the minus 25%, so we'll go with 3 of you. So we'll end this turn and then we'll move to Galbaraz and we'll encamp there for a couple of turns to heal. See what they've got there as well. Go very good.
What do you require? There will be carnage.
Brook no failure. My life for Tor Ifres. I cannot rest.
You speak with Cetra.
I didn't mean to double click it.
No glory.
To be honest, I don't have nothing.
Recuperate and replenish.
So I'm going to do that for 2 turns. I want some of the sentinels. Low rate of fire is the only thing I don't know if I'm a lover of. Right, wait, 27 attack, 50 defense, 34 weapon strength. Why don't I get them instead of spears?
Duty is purpose.
We'll go for that then. Recruit them for lore masters, mages, and that's recruit them +2. That's just in there though. Let's go for gems.
The sea churns.
Let's go for that just to make sure that will be safe. And there. So guys, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you whenever the next time is. Hopefully it's soon. We're doing really well. I mean, what is my 45? So literally one more thing and then we'll get this. Our ability Oath of Replenishment. So that replenishes ammunition, leadership and vigour. Local armies when defending Toyavris. Then this as well, when you get up to the full one. More ammunition, base missile damage. It's just upgraded. The thing is, I think that when you do the last battle, there's going to be an absolute ton of units. So guys, thank you very much for watching. ProudPidgezard out. Toodaloo, the new.